It is rightly said, a happy life is one spent in learning, earning, and yearning. Jai Hind and a very warm good morning to respected principal sir, all the respected HODs, senior faculty members, my colleagues, and dear students. Continuing with Subharti Alumni Lecture Series, a noble initiation taken by our respected principal sir, I, Dr. Khushbu Bhalla, on the behalf of Department of Oral Medicine and Radiology, welcome you all for today's guest lecture. It's my honor to introduce to you all the guest speaker for today, Dr. Swati Gupta ma'am. Dr. Swati Gupta ma'am has done her BDS from Uttar Pradesh Dental College and Research Center Lucknow in the year 2005 and pursued her MDS in Oral Medicine and Radiology from Subharti Dental College itself in the year 2011. Ma'am has always outshined in her academics. During graduation, she was the second topper of her university with distinctions in various subjects and scored highest marks in her post graduation too. Ma'am recently got certified in essay insurance claims. She has been awarded for Best Paper Presentation at National Conference. Ma'am has numerous articles to her credit published in reputed national and international journals. She has over 7 years of corporate experience in national and international insurance companies. She has also worked as dental claims specialist and medical reviewer in Principal Global Services. Currently, she is working in Allstate India Private Limited as a claim auditor. We welcome you, ma'am. I now request ma'am to kindly enlighten us on today's topic, that is role of dentistry in insurance industry.
Thanks a lot, Khushbu, for this warm introduction, I would say. And I think so. I'm audible, first of all, since I'm giving it virtually.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, a very good morning to my respected principal, sir, all my revered teachers, HOD, sir, students, and all my engaging audience. So, actually, it is an honor to be the part of this alumni series, and I would actually like to extend my heartfelt thanks to principal sir, HOD sir, and all the faculty members of my alumni department, that is oral medicine and radiology, to provide me this opportunity to share my insights with you all. So, as you know, the topic for today's lecture is role of dentistry in insurance industry, and I'm very much sure this lecture will actually be a very bit different one. So, I wanted your active attention in this lecture. So, next slide, please. Okay, so the contents of my lecture will be like what career opportunities that dentists can pursue, what are the non-clinical career options that are open for dentists, what is the role of dentists in insurance industry, what are the benefits of hiring the dentist in insurance industry, then why we pursue non-clinical careers, then how you pursue non-clinical careers. Now there are various companies that actually hire dentists now, but where you can find these jobs and how to use your time wisely and then decide. So next slide. So I just wanted to ask you all, like, after pursuing dentistry, what are the career opportunities that you all can take? Can you tell me what do you think of the career opportunities that you can take? I don't know if it can be an interactive session. So Khushbu, can audience also speak up and they can tell me?
They can
Hello.
type their questions, which I'll revert back to you later. It's
Okay,
not an
no problem.
interactive question.
Okay, yeah. So the avenues that have been opened, that what we think is after doing the internship, probably, we can set up the dental clinic, pursue private practice. Some people who will be interested in teaching, they can probably go for teaching career, and even some can go for higher education for MDS, and some will who wanted to have some glamorous I would say career, they would actually pursue cosmetic dentistry. But then I will now tell you and I will open up various avenues that you all can pursue, so please take a note. So can you please next slide. So if you are looking for opportunities which is beyond the chair, explore you wanted to explore the ways to use your education and talents in a variety of fields. So I'll be describing some of the non-clinical career options that you all can pursue. Next slide. So the non-clinical careers that you all can pursue is pharmacovigilance, where if people who are interested in pharmacy, pharmacology, so probably they can go for drug trials. Then the second is medical transcription. How it works? So how the dentists they have been hired? So there is a voice recognition system, and then we need to summarize those documents what the physician is saying. Then clinical research, so that for improving the disease and any other thing. Then medical coding, which is used for providing some ICD codes. Then hospital management, so dentists who think that we I can do good in operation, I have those leadership skills, probably can do hospital management. Then there is a clinical content writer, so people who likes to do writing, who likes medical writing, blogging, then they can go for clinical content writing. Change slide. Then dental analysts are people who actually adjudicate the claims based upon the terms of policy, terms and condition, the dental claim. Then there is medical advisor. They also hire dentists, but then they will adjudicate the claims. Usually they are health related claims. Then medical claim officer, who will actually see all the functionality of the insurance. Then there is a medical reviewer. They will actually summarize all the documents. Then claims auditor, what I am currently. So whenever the claims come in, I check the quality. I see that whether they are being processed under the terms of policy, terms and condition. And then we do the corrective action and preventive action as well. So that is a claims auditor. Then underwriter, they are the people who do risk assessment. And then there is a health benefit manager, who actually, there are big corporates, there are top corporates who need insurance, and so they actually manage their health benefits. So they are those. So the role of dentist, now you will be amazed, and I think so, by hearing all these avenues, I don't know how many of you have heard of these avenues that as a dentist we can also pursue. But then I think so, after describing all these avenues, you can choose your career wisely, and you can also think of these career options as well. So the role of dentistry in insurance industry. So like what actually our topic is, and you must be thinking like, what is the role of dentistry, like how I can use my skill, whatever I have acquired in these 5 years, 8 years, how I will acquire this knowledge and how I can implement this knowledge. So that I will tell you further. So next slide. So for first, I will tell you like what is insurance. So insurance is actually to mitigate the risk, and it is actually to provide protection against the loss which we don't know. Under my career span of about 7 to 8 years, as Kushbu has told, so I have worked under various insurance sector, and those were like health insurance, the auto insurance, the dental insurance, and the life insurance. And I could proudly say that I have reached my career to this height because of my knowledge, and because of my skills, and of course because of my teachers who have taught me this well. So can you, next slide. So before telling you about the insurance, I will tell you like there are actually two types of insurance, like how they are being, processed. So there are cashless thing and there is a reimbursement thing. So what is a cashless thing? Cashless thing are, as the term denote, whenever there is a claimant or whenever there is a patient, he can go directly to the hospital, and then without any giving any cash, just showing the insurance card, they can process the claim. And so for processing, the dentist will be required, the medical providers are being required. The second part is the reimbursement claim. Now, what is reimbursement? Now, in this, the claimant will actually give the money to the provider, and then after this, they will go for the reimbursement. After this, they will file the claim, and then we will give the input whether we can evaluate the claim, and we can see whether we can pay it or we can deny it, whether it is a fraudulent claim. So these we need to think. Change slide. Now, what dentists are responsible for? So if you can see the staircase, we are responsible for evaluating the patient condition first, then to determine the medical necessity, right? Like dentists will only determine whether the claim that was being filed, it was necessary or it was not necessary only. So this we can do with our, by implementing our medical, our dental knowledge only. Then after the submitting the documentation, we will see whether all the documents it has been received or not. For example, supposedly there is a dengue claim, and so whether there is a test report, investigation report of dengue, whether there are labs, and whether there are symptoms that are correlating with dengue. So all these things we will see, and then our medical expertise will allow us to make the informed decisions, and even we can prevent some fraudulent claims. I will say in my career, this insurance is actually a quite fraudulent industry as well. So we need to be very vigilant, and we need to use our medical, our dental knowledge to see if these claims that are being put up, they are actually really the real claims, or they have been, just fake. So next slide. So, but then what are the benefits of hiring dentists? Why any company will hire dentists? So, why we will be hiring dentists? Because we have a huge medical knowledge, right? We have a medical expertise that allow us to engage with a meaningful dialogue with any healthcare professional. Supposedly, if we see there are some documents that have been missing, they are not present in the claim, we can collaborate with them. We can ask them why this has been required, because we understand the nuances of various conditions. We have, in the span of our dentistry, we have heard of so many disease, so many ailments, so we are very much aware. So our medical expertise will actually help to ensure that there is a fair and resolution of the claim. So here, they hire dentists very actively in this insurance industry, I would say. So change slide now. But you will be thinking where we will fit in this ecosystem. Okay, so like, because the claim come, then there is an enrollment, then there is an adjudication. So where we fit, so where we will fit in this ecosystem. So first is that we will provide insights into the medical claim. Since we have those knowledge, we have those insights, we can provide the insight. Okay, I don't think so, this claim seems to be true, this or there are some documents that have been missing. Then because of the wealth of medical knowledge that we encompass, we can provide those insights. Then thirdly, we can identify whether this treatment was been required or not, why it was been taken. Like, I will tell you, when I was there in the dental team, so there were a lot of clinical decision making we need to do, whether this will go for root canal treatment or the filling will be sufficient. So why they have claimed for root canal? Because probably root canal will give more money to them. So there are I will say knowledge will come into picture. And then the role in risk assessment, as I have told you, we can also take up the role of underwriters. So what underwriters will do, we actually decide the premium based upon the patient condition, based upon their age, we can decide the premium as well. So there also we can fit in this ecosystem. So change slide. But then you must be intimated by the fact, oh, you must be thinking whatever I am telling you, you haven't heard of. So whatever I have garnered, I have this much of knowledge, so whether it is of waste, it is not. So you are just not starting over. Remember, you are just turning a page. So you are just pursuing what you want to pursue. So you have pursued your dentistry, so you can see like what you love to do. You love to do clinical job, you love to pursue teaching career, or you wanted to go to an operation side where you to manage the team, or you have those leadership skills. So where do you stand? So now it is your, I will say, this can be the turning point in your career as well. So don't think that you are starting over, you are just changing the course, but you will use your skills as well. Change slide. But then I'm talking about like you can pursue these non-clinical careers as well. But then what are the benefits? Like, why I'm telling you all to why you can pursue. So I will tell you, these companies, they actually talk about work-life balance. There are various mental well-being program as well. So it reduces the stress, means we shouldn't take stress, we should work at ease. Okay. Then more flexible hours. If you can see, today I'm working, but I'm working from my home only, so I can take care of my kids as well. We work in a hybrid model. Sometimes I go to the office, and then sometimes I will work from home. So that is a very important factor that plays in. There is a financial stability. These companies actually provide, based upon your education, based upon the experience that we carry, they actually provide a very good compensation. Then they will not just provide you the salary. There are also various benefits, like they will also provide the insurance, they will provide the crutch reimbursement, they will provide the cap facility, and there are many facilities that they will provide. And if you will have a, if you will be very good in your corporate job, you will have a steady growth as well. Then there is a lot of job security. Why? Because all these companies are well established. Like, I worked in Principal Global Services. It was also one of the Fortune 500 company. Then I'm currently working in Allstate. It also holds 60th position in their top Fortune. So they don't have cash crunch. They have lot of cash. They always, provide a good amount of job security. And then the learning curve will enhance. You will never feel that you are stuck, you are doing this mundane job. It is not like that. I always, we will try to acquire skills. So like, I will tell you, like, recently only I learned UiPath, I learned IDA, I have AIC. So we have those certification where we can, a learning curve will always be enhanced. So that is why you can, you all can even pursue these non-clinical careers. Next slide, please. But then I'm telling you about, you can pursue, but then how to pursue, that is a very big question. I know. And since all these job, all these career opportunities that I have told you, you have never heard of it. It is very I know it is very new to you. But then first I will say, seek your interest. What is your interest? Is it your interest in clinical? Is it your in non-clinical? Do you want to pursue some teaching job? Do you want to do and clinical content writing? So first you choose, you seek your interest. When choosing between these paths, it often comes down into personal preferences, the interest, your goal. We actually talk a lot about the goal, the objective, the vision, what you see yourself. Like, if someone will ask me, like, around 2 3 years, I will see myself as a AVP of some company. So you set your bars, what you wanted to do. Then explore these avenues. But how you can explore? Like, while you are doing the internship, you should search actively. You should see, like, how they are hiring dentists and why they are hired, what we need to do, and what are the job portals available. Okay. And even you can do part time. There are many sites, there are freelancing also that has been done. So you can also do, first start with the part time. You can see, okay, I'm liking this job, then probably you can take it as a full time career. Then we as dentists can pursue directly, we can go directly to these non-clinical careers. But if you want to go in some nice position, then probably, you can do some certificate courses where you learn about some insurance industry. Or if you go, probably if you wanted to do medical coding, so you can have those medical coding, I will say, certificate courses, and then you can join those companies. So anyhow you can do. Change slide. Now, what are the corporate companies that are hiring dentists? So actually, there are many corporate companies that hire dentists. But then I have taken out only few companies, like from Gurgaon. Since you are from me, I am the audience which is here. I know it is from Meerut, so probably Gurgaon, New Delhi, Noida. These will be the avenues that will be near for you. Then there are many options in Hyderabad, Bangalore. I live in Pune, so I can tell you there are many companies in Pune like Cotivity, Allstate, Principal Global, MD India, Cactus Communication. So there are many companies, where you can search, where you can see when job openings are there, you can apply, and then you can also start your career. So next slide. Now, what are the key skills required? So the first key skill is what we are doing, the dentistry that you are doing, the medical knowledge that you have. That is the basis of any of the job opportunities that I'm talking about. Then the analytical skills, like we should know, like we can analyze it. Okay, we can have that decision making power. Then basic knowledge, basic knowledge, since we always use the Zoom, the Excel, the Outlook, the Word. So basic knowledge should be there. Data oriented, we should know something about the data, how it data works, how we can do predictive modeling, something. Then if you have the knowledge of insurance, probably if you are hired into an Indian insurance, so Indian insurance knowledge. And since I have worked around my 8 years when I've started my career with Indian insurance, like MD India, so I had that insurance knowledge, and then I shifted to US insurance, so I have that those knowledge also. So then some knowledge about the, I will say, insurance domain as well. Change slide. Now, what are the job portals? Like I have talked about, make a CV which is actually very attractive, which is clear, which is concise, it has all your accomplishments, and then you can upload your CV in all these job portals, like in LinkedIn, there is Naukri, there is Indeed, Monster and Shine, and even the referral programs. Like if I will say, like I work in Allstate, I know okay, people are, people they want some dentist to be hired, or there is some opening, so probably I can refer you all. So there are referral programs also that goes on in these companies. So all these are the avenues where you can search for. Can you change slide? So my advice will be, use your time very wisely. Since I have told you about all these avenues, so I will say make connections. The contact, make connections who are already in this. Like now you know me. Okay, I am working in this company. So okay, but then you also make connections around everywhere, so that people can refer you, people can guide you, motivate you. Then zero down the areas in which you are interested. Okay, like I've told you previously also, what are the career opportunities you wanted to pursue. So zero down your areas, because I have to mention you the whole list, but then what you want. Then thirdly, I will say, don't sit back. Upskill your knowledge from various certification. If you see in LinkedIn, there are a lot of certification that are going on for communications, for leadership skills, for insurance. So take up those certification courses and enhance your knowledge. As I've told you, make your CV very attractive so that it will be picked up by the potential recruiters. So if you make the CV attractive, then only you will get calls and you will be hired. Then explore all the jobs that I mentioned in various job portals. So subscribe to those portals, and always active. Search in these portals whether there are jobs available. If there are available, apply for those jobs, then appear for the interview, and then I will say start your career. Next slide. So now I am towards the end of this lecture, and I know it was a bit offbeat lecture. I know, because you have heard of dentistry, you have heard of all those avenues. But since I have explored 8 years in this non-clinical field, and I know the benefits of it, and since I knew very late, when I came to Pune, I knew very late. Okay, these are also the options that has been available, and then I never looked back, I will say. So I am now progressing further only. So I will show you that, like, how my workplace looks like. So next slide. So every day is a celebration. How we celebrated. The first picture is about the Christmas. The next is with my little twin kids, where a family day was being celebrated. Then there was a Republic Day, a Dandiya, and there was some one video also, but I was not able to show you. But yes, if you come to Pune, probably I can show you my office as well, and I'll be very proud of showing my office. Okay, next slide. I don't think so. If this can play, Kushbu, if it can, then okay. Otherwise, next slide we can do. Okay, so thank you very much. And with this, I would actually like to extend my heartfelt thanks to my teachers, to principal sir, to my HOD sir. Whatever I am because of you all. And I hope you students and my audience for your patience listening. And I hope that our career also cross, and I can also see you in these fields, and probably I will always be here to motivate you, to guide you, and to help you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a learned session. I hope everyone must have gained from it. Before moving, summarizing this, I request Principal Sir to please come and enlighten all of us with his words of wisdom. Before that, I will now request Nagaraju Sir to please come and say a few words.
Thank you very much, Dr. Swati, for this insightful lecture. And what are your personal experiences like when you face in this in the industry? What do you exactly get to know, or what are the role you just play in your office? Like, what is the main role you play in the insurance office?
Okay. So, sir, I will say the roles that I have played in this insurance industry was initially I was a medical advisor, I was a dental analyst as well, and then now I'm a claim auditor. So, with all these skills, with all those that I have acquired around the years that you all have taught, I can use my knowledge, the communication skill it has been required, and some insurance domain knowledge as well.
It's like when you are claiming for the insurance and then everything.
Pardon, sir?
Did you have any problems while claiming these insurances? Like,
No, sir. I mean to say, there are a lot of frauds that has been going on. So we need to identify the triggers. We need to see it. So we need to be very vigilant while processing these claims. Yes.
okay. Thank you so much, Jyoti.
Thanks a
Now,
lot, sir.
Principal sir will shower his blessings
Yes.
on you.
Yes, sir.
Morning, Swati. Swati, can you hear me? Good
Yes,
morning.
sir. Very well. Good morning, sir.
There was little confusion. I was in my department. There is a lag, okay, which is happening almost 5 to 7 minutes. I thought it will take some more time.
Okay, sir.
It
Okay,
got
sir.
finished earlier. But thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing your experiences and knowledge amongst all the students and faculty members. And I sincerely hope that you will work forward to get the dental treatment under insurance ambit.
Yes, sir. IRDA is means we are hoping there are
Yes.
many enhancements, sir. I would say with extra premium, actually they are providing, but yes, in a base policy, it has not been covered the dental insurance. But yes, if that can be covered, I know it will be
No,
very
but
helpful.
I'll just tell you, no, I attended one of the meetings in Chennai
Okay,
where
sir.
the owner of the Star Insurance,
Yes.
he was with us, and then he was sincerely working to get all kind of dental treatment under insurance, and
Right.
he was waiting for government approval and all. But I think
Right.
because you are into insurance sector, if you just see or collaborate with him, if you want, I can provide his number to you, and
Yes, sir.
just talk to him. If this can happen in India, no, the
Right.
face of the industry will change. I am very
Will
sure.
change. Yes, sir. Means the answer there will be also importance of the oral health, which has been neglected. I agree,
Yes.
sir. Yes.
Now, somehow, our honorable health minister, he is very keen for the oral health,
Right.
because I was fortunate to attend few meetings
Okay, sir.
in the ministry. There he
Yes.
was very, very particular, and I tell you one instance. No, in ICMR, the list of important diseases. No,
Right.
so there were 9 diseases, and we were there. So when everyone spoke, then Dr. Sanjay Tiwari, he was representing DCI. Dr. Sanjay Tiwari is the
Okay.
principal of PGI Rohtak. So
Yes.
he stood up and then he said that, sir, why can't we include the oral health or oral dental caries in the
Right.
list of diseases?
Right.
So secretary was not in favor. So secretary health said, sir, we have already included 9 diseases. It is not possible to include another one.
Right.
I said, no, no, no. Why can't you include? You increase another one. So oral
Right.
health has to be included in ICMR projects. So now there is a different section. You know this thing. This is a oral health section. So
Okay.
we have different grants. So the government is very keen for oral health.
Hmm. Very
But yes,
nice.
if you are in the, as I said, that you are into the
Hmm.
insurance sector. If you work
Yes.
hard and just
Yes.
try to get dental treatment under insurance, that will be a
Yes.
really a game
I know.
changer in dentistry,
Yes,
right?
sir. It will be. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Surely. And thanks a lot, sir. Yes, for your feedback, for your suggestion. Surely, I will try to work on it.
Right. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Keep working
Thank
and stay connected with Subharti. Whenever you get a
Yes.
chance, you do visit. Okay. See
Yes,
the
sir.
work which is taking place in your department and in your college,
Yes,
and keep
sir.
visiting us also. Right.
Right, sir. So I am actually thinking of coming it personally and interacting with the audience and then opening about these career because I know this was a bit different kind of career options that I've told them. So they might be having many doubt. So probably when I will come there, I will definitely visit sir college.
Sure.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
very much, Swati. And on behalf of Subharti University and Subharti Dental College, kindly accept the certificate of appreciation.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. This means a lot to me, sir. Thanks a lot,
All the
sir.
very best. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Yes, have yes, sir.
Thank you.